Nick Fuentes, for longtime listeners, will probably remember he is the leader of America First. It's sort of a Christian fascist youth movement. But now some of Fuentes' right-hand men are leaving his movement and calling it cult-like. And part of this feud originates with one of those guys getting a girlfriend, which is something Fuentes notoriously opposes. All this became a problem for him this month after Jaden McNeil, the former treasurer of America First, who was living in Nick Fuentes' basement for a long time, got a girlfriend and stopped spending 100% of his time doing underpaid labor for Fuentes.
So what happened to Jade after he went on a date?
So Fuentes starts getting really catty with him, starts talking him on live streams. He apparently broke off their friendship because McNeil left like a side door open in the house that they shared. Just really, really petty stuff.
Maybe he snuck a girl in that side door and that was really the problem. That's the Fever Dreams podcast done over there by Daily Beast. And they were breaking down this breakdown that's happening with Nick Fuentes' America First. Is that what they're called? His pack here, where his loosely titled treasurer there, Jaden McNeil, has left partially because he had a girlfriend, as you heard there. And that's a big no-no when it comes to these incels. And it made me think of the sign that was probably posted on the front door that Jaden maybe took down. Oh, let's look at this really fast. It's the first thing I thought when I saw this. It's like, this is really their group. Alfalfa and Spanky here. Let's go to this picture. The He-Man Woman Haters Club, because it's just, no lie. It's a little bit more explicit than that, because he says disgusting things about women and how much he hates them because they don't really have much to do with him. Either way it goes, Jaden did also go on a podcast and talk further about his experiences with Nick Fuentes' group and the reasons why he left. But he was a little bit cautious about what he was and wasn't saying. But one thing was definitely for sure, he didn't know what was going on with these finances. Watch this.
You were the treasurer of America First, right?
Correct.
So what did that entail, and were you not paid for that?
Well, so initially when he pitched that to me, it was before I moved to Chicago, and he's like, I just need 2 basically dox people, because it's all public records, of people that can be on the board. Essentially, you're not gonna have to do anything. So me and Michelle were on the board, Michelle Malkin. And he told me, you don't have to do anything, whatever. But with the treasurer position, it was him and his assistant that dealt with all the money.
Do you know if Michelle Malkin, was she heavily involved, or was this really just,
no,
need 2 people and that's it, and me and the assistant are gonna handle it?
Yeah, it was basically just Nick handling everything, him and his assistant. I was basically hands off.
I was hands off, bro, man. I don't know. It was just me and Michelle Malkin were asked to be on this board and be a treasurer and be on the board just to kind of be the guys on the board. Nick Fuentes did all that. Whatever was happening, hey, FBI, whatever it is you see, I had nothing to do with. My name is Jaden McNeil. One more time, because he wanted to make sure, I really want to drive the point home how sure he was to make sure everyone knew he had nothing to do with this. Watch.
That's really why I came out with the resignation to begin with, is because I didn't have anything to do with it. I saw I heard some things way later that I had no idea was going on inside the organization that like dropped in a couple of hit pieces. I didn't even know about that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I want nothing to do with this. Obviously Nick's like insane. And he has all my information. And I just wanted to step away. I just wanted to put it out there publicly, like I have nothing to do with this, because I don't know what the is going on behind the scenes there. Nick didn't tell me a lot of things that were going on behind the scenes while using my name. He obviously has like all my information, like all of my information.
And one of your concerns about this is that you're being threatened with your social security number being released.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, I was hinting at that. Yeah, it's so. He has my social security number and other stuff like that, and I don't know what he gets up to with the finances of this foundation, but I wanted to basically. Are you
concerned at all, Jaden, with the legality of any of this? Like, are you concerned it might come back on you?
I mean, not super concerned, but also I know how Nick operates. I don't know how much I want to get into it because he is like threatening.
My man Jaden has a lot of problems he has to deal with here. Waz, what are your thoughts, man?
First of all, I have no sympathy for this fool. You volunteered to be down with these crazy, insane people. So like he can stop his crying and whining. If he gets doxxed or if his identity gets stolen, I really have no sympathy there. But second of all, I would hope this Fuentes guy could either just either one, stop publicly lying about being an incel, or two, just come out the closet, bro. Like, I can't understand how you could encourage people to not be intimate with women if you yourself actually enjoy being intimate with women. Like incel means you're involuntarily celibate. Like if you get laid up, you should be changing your mind. These guys are getting laid voluntarily. The celibate part was forced upon them, and now they're being free from it. I don't know how you could discourage that, bro, unless you just don't like that period, and you might want some of these homies for yourself.
Or he had a new grift that was gonna make some money. He thought this would work. That's why they target younger guys, making younger guys who never had an opportunity or never really knew how to speak to women, or even, I guess, get this close enough with a human themselves, because maybe people are just awkward socially. And as they get older, they start figuring these things out, or they know more people, and people like Jaden get a girlfriend, and then the whole game is over. That's really the approach they want to take. And it could be your theory as well. I mean, I think why not both? Could be a little bit of anything. But he's definitely worried about the finances and the issues that have come out from that. He wants his name no part about that. So we're gonna follow up and continue how this goes down, because I feel like we're gonna have some problems arise from this.